Hello everyone, and this is my second video in 2023. So in my first video, I have actually showed you how to automate merging of tables in different sheets but in the same Excel file. So in this video, I am going to show you how to automate merging of tables in different Excel files. So for example, you have 3 Excel files. In each file, you have a table with the same column name and same column number, right? And you want to merge all these tables into one mega table, which is a merge table. So in this video, I am going to show you how to use Power Automate Desktop to automate this. If you want to see my first video, I will put a link in the description later on. Hello everyone, my name is Hao Zong. I'm here to help you to use office work tools such as Excel and Power Automate. If you think my videos are helpful, please help me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. The first step you will need is get files in folder. Folder is the folder that contains all your different files. So for this instance, it's this folder that I have these 3 Excel files. File filter, I just put asterisk. The rest I leave it as default. Variables produced is files. Then I launch Excel and open the following document. So I am going to just open up the first file. This is to grab the column name. Make instance visible enabled. The rest I leave it as default. Variables produced is Excel instance column name. Then I use get first free column row from Excel worksheet. Excel instance is Excel instance column name. Variables produced is first free column and first free row. So what this will do is it will open up the first file and then it will grab the first free row and a column, right? So it will grab this number and this number, this index, column index. I will tell you why I do that. Because I want Power Automate Desktop to read the first row, which is the column name. So Excel instance is Excel instance column name. Retrieve values from a range of cells. Start column 1, start row 1, which is this, right? Then end column, which is first free column minus 1. So we got that in our previous step, and then minus 1, so would be the last column number. And then end row is obviously 1 because we only need the first row for column name. And at once, just remember to disable first line of range contains column names, because if you enable it, it won't read the column name. So remember to disable this. Variables produced is Excel data column name. Then you can close Excel after you read the column name. So Excel instance is Excel instance column name. Do not save document. Then you launch a fresh Excel with a blank document. The rest I leave it as default. Variables produced is main Excel instance. Then we can start writing the column name. So write to Excel worksheet, main Excel instance, value to write, Excel data column name, write mode on currently active cell. Then we get first free column row and column from Excel worksheet. Excel instance is main Excel instance. So what I am telling Power Automate Desktop to do is, after it pastes the column name in the first row, right, go to the next available row and the first column. So it go to the next row, right, the first column, the next row. So activate cell in Excel worksheet. Excel instance is main Excel instance. Then absolutely specified cell, column A, and then row is first free row. So it will activate this cell A2 to paste, right, all the tables later. So I use for each current item in files, right? So remember, in our first step, we get all the files in the folder. Then we launch Excel and open the following document. Document path is current item. Make instant visible, enabled. At once, the rest, yeah, is I leave it as default. Variables produces Excel instance. Then read from Excel worksheet, Excel instance, then all available values from worksheet. And then remember to enable this so that you won't read the first row, which is the column name, because we already paste it just now. Variables produced is Excel data append. Then after reading, you can close the Excel instance and do not save document. Then you write to Excel worksheet. So Excel instance is the main Excel instance. Value to write, Excel data append, write mode on currently active cell, right, which is this, right? Write the first table. So after you write the first table, right, you need to get first free column row from Excel worksheet. Excel instance is main Excel instance. Then you activate cell in Excel worksheet. Excel instance, main Excel instance. Activate absolutely specified cell, column A, and then first free row, right? So that means once it pastes the first table, it will go to the next cell. And then it will go back to the loop, right? Go back to the start of the loop, and then go to the next file, right? If you see here, file here, it will go to the next line, right? And so on and so forth, right? If you have like 100 of files, it will go through one by one, and then every time it pastes, right, one table, it will go to the next cell, then paste, then go to the next cell, right? It will loop. Then at the end, yeah, you can just save Excel, main Excel instance, save document as Excel worksheet, XLSX, and then you can just put the link to the merge table, right? So yeah, I just put into this folder here, right? So the reason I don't put into this folder, because it will read everything, so I create a subfolder, right? If you go back to my Power Automate desktop, can see in my first step, I exclude the stock folders. So I'm going to close all the file, and I am going to run it just for demo. So this, they have already paste the column name, and now it is just paste the table, right? Table by table, and then it save the file. So I hope this video has helped you. Please remember to subscribe and like the video. And if you want to buy me coffee, you can use the PayPal link in the description below. Thank you so much. I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.